October 2013 Maybank Heist in Port Moresby. The October 2013 Maybank heist in Port Moresby remains one of Papua New Guinea's most audacious and well-coordinated bank robberies. The crime was meticulously planned and executed by a group of armed robbers, resulting in the theft of approximately 6 million Kina, about $1.5 million in today's money. The incident sent shockwaves to the financial sector and led to a massive police investigation that spanned months, ultimately leading to multiple arrests and changes in banking security policies. The setup, Maybank, one of the leading banks in Port Moresby at the time, was located in the city's busy business district. The bank had extensive security measures, including surveillance cameras and armed guards provided by G4S Security. However, these precautions proved inadequate against a highly coordinated robbery. The robbers have been planning their heist for months, carefully studying the security routines, staff movement, and bank operations. Inside information played a crucial role, as some employees were suspected of aiding the criminals by providing details on cash storage and transport procedures. The gang used sophisticated tactics, including disguises, decoy vehicles, and controlled communication methods to execute their plans seamlessly. The day of the heist. On October 4th, 2013, at around 8:30 a.m., a white Toyota Land Cruiser pulled up outside Maybank's Port Moresby branch. Armed men, dressed in security uniforms, quickly exited the vehicle, posing as G4S security officers. They approached the bank's entrance just as staff were preparing for the day's operations. Using fake IDs and disguises, they convinced security personnel to grant them access. As soon as they entered the building, the robbers brandished firearms, quickly overpowering the guards and forcing staff members to comply with their demands. The bank's vault, holding large amounts of cash, was their primary target. Customers and employees inside the bank were forced to lie on the ground while the robbers took control of the premises. The staff members who handled the vault were threatened at gunpoint and forced to unlock it. Panic ensued as some employees tried to alert authorities discreetly, but the robbers had already disabled certain security systems to prevent immediate police intervention. The execution. With the bank under their control, the robbers moved with precision. They forced the branch manager and other key employees to open the vault, collecting the massive sum of 6 million Kina in cash. Meanwhile, outside, accomplices monitored the perimeter, ensuring no police or bystanders could interfere. As the heist unfolded, the robbers' tactical approach suggested prior military or police training. They communicated using coded phrases and executed the operation within 20 minutes. After securing the cash, they exited the bank in a calm and controlled manner, blending in with the morning rush. Security camera footage later revealed that the gang had operated with near-military precision. They had stationed lookouts at strategic points to relay real-time information and had carefully planned their escape routes to avoid police interception. The getaway. Once outside, the gang divided into separate vehicles, employing decoys to confuse any potential pursuers. Some escaped through the city's back roads, while others used taxis to leave the vicinity undetected. The criminals managed to evade law enforcement for the time being, disappearing into the dense urban landscape of Port Moresby. The police were notified within minutes of the heist, but by the time they arrived, the robbers had already disappeared. Roadblocks were quickly set up, and the police launched an extensive manhunt, but initial efforts yielded little success. The gang had meticulously planned every aspect of their escape, ensuring that the stolen money was hidden in multiple safe houses spread across the city. The investigation. News of the robbery spread quickly, prompting a high-level police response. Roadblocks were set up across the city, and detectives from the National Fraud and Anti-Corruption Directorate took charge of the investigation. Surveillance footage was analyzed, leading authorities to identify some of the suspects. Witnesses, including bank staff and security guards, provided crucial testimonies. The discovery of abandoned getaway vehicles led police to a broader criminal network. Investigators also found that some of the stolen money had already been laundered through various underground channels, making recovery difficult. Detectives suspected that at least 1 or 2 bank employees had been working with the robbers, feeding them inside information on the bank's cash storage schedules and security protocols. Further investigation revealed that certain security guards had been bribed to look the other way at key moments. The arrests, Breakthroughs came in the following weeks when one of the robbers, a G4 security guard, was apprehended. His arrest led to further detentions, including suspected mastermind behind the heist. By the end of the investigation, multiple individuals had been charged, and over 320,000 Kina was recovered from various hideouts. During the court proceedings, testimonies revealed that some bank employees had been involved in facilitating the robbery. The accused faced charges ranging from armed robbery to conspiracy, with several receiving lengthy prison sentences. One of the key suspects attempted to flee the country but was intercepted at the Jackson's International Airport. Further arrests followed, with police tracking down individuals who had received portions of the stolen money. Some of the suspects resisted arrest, leading to shootouts with law enforcement. Despite the successful apprehensions, a significant portion of the stolen money was never recovered. Authorities suspected that the funds had been funneled through illicit networks or used to finance other criminal operations. Impact and aftermath. The heist forced banks in Papua New Guinea to review their security protocols, leading to stricter cash handling procedures and increased surveillance measures. Security firms also reassessed their personnel screening processes to prevent insider involvement in future crimes. The robbery remains a significant case in Papua New Guinea's criminal history, demonstrating the risks associated with organized crime and financial sector vulnerabilities. Though much of the stolen money was never recovered, the successful arrests highlighted the persistence of law enforcement in tackling high-profile crimes. The government took the incident as a wake-up call, pushing for more stringent regulations in the banking and security sectors. Several reforms were introduced, including stricter background checks for bank employees and security personnel, as well as improved coordination between financial institutions and law enforcement agencies. Meanwhile, public confidence in the banking system was shaken. Many customers became wary of security measures in place at financial institutions, leading to a surge in demand for personal safes and alternative banking options. Banks, in response, invested heavily in modernizing their security infrastructure, installing state-of-the-art surveillance systems, and hiring highly trained security teams. Lessons learned. The Maybank heist of October 2013 highlighted several critical issues. 1. The importance of internal security. The involvement of insiders in the heist emphasized the need for rigorous employee screening and monitoring. 2. Sophistication of criminal networks. The level of planning and execution demonstrated that organized crime groups in PNG were becoming more sophisticated and well-equipped. 3. Need for stronger law enforcement measures. The lengthy investigation and difficulties in recovering stolen money revealed weaknesses in law enforcement response times and investigative techniques. 4. Impact on public perception. Major financial crimes like the Maybank heist can significantly affect public confidence in financial institutions, prompting changes in banking behavior. The October 2013 Maybank heist stands as a stark reminder of the challenges posed by well-planned criminal operations. It exposed weaknesses in security systems while showcasing the effectiveness of diligent police work. To this day, it remains one of PNG's most daring bank robberies, cementing its place in the country's history of financial crimes. While several perpetrators were apprehended and prosecuted, the full extent of the criminal network behind the heist remains a subject of speculation. The case served as a catalyst for necessary security reforms, ensuring that similar incidents would be harder to execute in the future. Despite the lessons learned, the heist remains a chilling example of how criminal enterprises can exploit systemic vulnerabilities for massive financial gain. It is a story of risk, deception, and a relentless pursuit of justice in Papua New Guinea's evolving criminal landscape.